Hi everybody, it's Coach Ali. I'm in the studio with Steph. Now we're gonna work through a lower body dumbbell workout with you guys, and we'll be using some hybrid movements. So I want you guys to follow along. When the timer tells you to go, make sure you're training along with us. When I'm explaining the next exercise, make sure you're resting and rehydrating. Good luck. I'll see you guys on the other side. Transitioning between good mornings and squats for this one. So make sure that your knees are soft straight and that your back's nice and neutral when you're doing your good morning. And then what you want to do is drop down nice and deep into that squat. Try and get your elbow to your thighs while maintaining your posture if you can. Your turn to have a go at this one. Reverse lunge into some wide squats. Now this one's going to test your coordination a little bit, but you can see that we're creating really steady movement. You can see the lunges are quite long, as is the squat. It's nice and wide. Look in front of you and keep your posture upright throughout your exercise. We'll do a set on the left and a set on the right. Your turn. Side to side squat for this one. So the trick here is to make sure that you keep your feet parallel and keep them nice and wide. Now you can see one of the knees is straightening right out while the other one's bending. So this is going to provide both a really good stretch and a contraction in your adductors inside of your legs. Maintain your posture and have a go at this one. Sumo squat into calves raise for this exercise, guys. You can see the sumo squats are nice and wide, toes and knees are pointing out at 45 degrees. And then it's a matter of coming up and from that same position going into a calves raise. Now it's a difficult calves raise from this position, but try to push it as high as you can. Maintain your posture and let's do this. Traditional glutes bridge for this exercise, guys. So you can see that our feet are flat on the floor, the shin bones remaining nice and vertical, and we're lifting up. So we want to try and make sure that we get a straight line as a minimum from our shoulder all the way to our knee. Squeeze your glutes when you're lifting and exercise ample control over it. Your turn. Lying side leg raise for this exercise, guys. Now you can see that we're doing this with square hips. How do you know if your hips are square? Your ankle's leading the movement, so you can see that our toes are not popping up. Make sure that your knee remains nice and straight for this exercise as well. The dumbbell will provide some additional resistance. Your turn to have a go. Sumo pulses for this one, guys. So this is a sumo squat with your feet nice and wide and your toes and knees pointing 45 degrees away. And you can see we're basically just pulsing down the bottom. So this is going to really eat up your quadriceps. It's going to get into your abductors and your adductors as well. You'll have fun with this one. Have a go. All right, this one's gonna test your balance, guys. We're gonna reverse lunge, and then when you work your way forward, we'll go into a calves raise
using both legs. Then it's just a matter of alternating and going back to that reverse lunge with your opposite leg. Make sure you keep your lunges lengthy, and then your pause should be at the top of your calves raise. Let's have a go at this one. Alright, this is a tough one, guys. We're going to work some split squat pulses. So get into a nice lengthy split squat position, and then all we're doing is dropping pulses on one side throughout one set. What we'll do is switch legs and do a set on the other side as well. You're going to feel this one in your quadriceps on the front leg and in your glutes on the rear leg. Your turn. Sumo prances for this exercise, guys. This is going to give you a really nice burn. So make sure we drop into that nice wide sumo squat to begin with. Then you've got to maintain your posture and maintain your height. And then it's a matter of prancing from one side all the way to the other. Try and lift your heels as high as you can during your prance. Your turn. Cross-body abs crunches for this one, guys. So you can see we're using a single dumbbell, dropping back, and then as we go into the crunch, we're pushing the dumbbell towards one knee. Make sure you keep your lower back pinned against the floor the whole time, and take your time throughout this exercise. Your turn to have a go. Weighted abs rollover for this exercise, guys. So your lower back is pinned against the floor to make sure that there's no movement there. And then you can see that we're holding the dumbbell up and lifting our head and shoulder blades, because this is going to further protect your back. Now, try to keep your knees as straight as you can for this exercise. Slow, controlled movement is the key. Your turn. Frog leg glutes bridge for this one, guys. So by placing our feet together, we're opening our hips up and opening our knees when we do this one. So this will disengage your hips and really further emphasize your glutes. And then all you try to do is lift as high as you can and return to the floor with ample control. Your turn to have a go at this one. Weighted abs crunch for this one, guys. So make sure your lower back is pinned against the floor. You can see our feet are flat on the floor as well. So this is going to help with protecting your back. And then it's a rolling action. We're pushing the dumbbell to the ceiling and lifting up. You're not pushing it in front of you, guys. You're pushing it to the ceiling. Very important to distinguish between those two. Weighted half jackknife for this exercise, guys. The first thing you'll notice is that I'm doing it with one hand, the opposite hand, and you can see that Steph's doing it with both hands. So if you've got a shoulder injury or if you're not comfortable with it, make sure you use both hands. Now, the knee tries to remain as straight as it can and you're crunching with the upper half of the body. Your turn to have a go at this one.
well done for getting through today's workout with us, you guys. Now there's a bunch more workouts in this series, so we'll be doing a couple of more full body workouts. We'll be doing a couple of lower body and upper body workouts as well, so make sure you keep your eye out on that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the content as we release it. And if you like training along with us, please share the workout on your social media so that your friends can join in with us as well. We'll see you guys very soon. Have yourselves a fantastic week.